Alright guys, Miles Mojito here. Today we're checking out EverRail, which is a game that we just recently saw on Steam store, maybe sometime earlier this week. And from what I've seen, it's an open world survival crafting type of game, which is one of my favorite genres, where you're on a train and looks like you're trying to survive in a frozen wasteland. So I've never played it before. That's pretty interesting. I have played zombie survival type games before, like Zombie Piercer, and I've never played Void Train, but you know, some similar games like that. So I'm willing to give this a shot. Graphics look pretty good, and just curious to see how the mechanics are, and you know how the playthrough is. So yeah, let's get into it.
We sent the machines before us to prepare the moon, to build everything we needed before we arrived. Rails, stations, a network connecting every corner of the surface. But something went wrong.
Revival canceled. Protocol ROSC 146.0 initiating.
Alright, so one of the things they allow you to do early on in the game is choose whether you want to play first person or third person. I'm trying out third person right now, just to get a feel for the game. Let me adjust the settings here, check the audio levels, because I want to make sure that the audio is not turned down too low. Yep, everything is at 100% right now, so it's just a lower volume game, so we're going to get to it. All right, so this might bite me, but as you can see in the upper left corner, or actually just directly above me in the middle, there's a little countdown. I'm supposed to get to the train before the countdown turns to 0. I'm trying to get as much loot as I can because I don't know if I'll have this opportunity again. So I'm just gonna be a little bit greedy, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on that clock, that countdown, and then make sure that I get out of here, even if there's loot left to get before the time goes to 0. But I think that is all just part of the tutorial to include these robots that are attacking us. So let's scavenge as much as we can. We got 9.5 minutes, and then we need to get outside to the train. So we made it out with plenty of time to spare. Right away I'm getting some kind of temperature warning, so I guess you can get some weather damage here in the game. Ooh, this is a really big train. Holy crap. I only come up to like the wheel here, but let's hurry up and get inside. So I see here you got some pods if you're doing multiplayer, so other people that will be running with you will probably use these other pods as respawn points. I want to see what this configure option does. Yeah, so it just manages your inventory. I don't see anything special about it. There's a whole bunch of people that can actually be on here playing with you. Probably going the wrong way because the marker. Oh, and you got a glider here, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me continue with the tutorial, or at least the mission quest, and get to where I need to go to advance the story. Am I missing something? Oh, there's an elevator here. Perfect. And we got some more loot here. You know, I saw that in the factory that I was in. I ignored it. I should have used the elevator. What does this food depot do? Storage unit. Okay, so that's where I can store all my food. We got some kind of fabricator system here. So we can make stuff. Okay, and then some more storage. Configure. What does this do? Cockpit tool pit. I don't know what that is. Enter cockpit. All right, so Q and E to active brakes. Brakes have 3 levels. Q 3 times fully releases them. Got it. Brakes are off. W and S to accelerate. All right, and off we go. Empty, full, and oh, so it's kind of like a solar charging system because I see the batteries charging up as we go. Speed controller shows your current speed and the derailment zone, your speed limit. Exceeding it damages your chair. Drops. Not sure what that means, but set your target speed with W, lower with S. Okay, so I need to slow down. because it's telling me that my speed is too high. Oh, okay, I see. You got red and you got blue on the right side, so as long as I stay in the blue, I should be okay. I think I can get up and go do other things inside the train, but I'm just gonna kind of hang out right here and follow along with the tutorial. So the faster we go, the more we charge the battery. Looks like we're coming up on, I don't know if that's a train station. I'm gonna slow down because I'm curious to see what it is. My battery's charged up pretty good, so let's hit the brakes. All right, there we go. Ooh. All right, so how do I exit cockpit? Press A to switch, so you can switch tracks and everything. I'm gonna be greedy and go inside and see what kind of loot I can find. Let's see here. All right. Yes, thank you for the message. Yes, thank you for the message. Wow, that is a lot on the screen with H. Okay, F. Oh, I just completed the tutorial. Feed your passengers, keep the food depot stocked, or your passengers. Okay, so all that food that I got, I can't selfishly keep it in my inventory. I actually got to put it in the food storage thing so people can eat. I'm gonna check out this building here, see what's in it. Maybe some loot. Might be too many bad guys in here. Oh my god. Oh. Shoot. That's what I get for being greedy. Respawn. 7 passengers remaining. So I wonder what happens when you die. Can I... Let me see in my inventory. Yeah, I lost all my loot. Feed your passengers. Yes, I understand. I think there was a food thing this way. Was it up there? Okay, so let's put all of our... I don't have anything in here. I don't understand. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Let's put all of our food... What? A storage unit for rations and other foods. Why won't it take it? Huh? I don't understand. Okay, open food depot. Alright, whatever. Moving on. I'm gonna go try to see if I can recover my loot. And we'll figure out the food storage situation afterwards. All right, nice and slow this time. We're not gonna go too crazy because we don't want to die a second time. I don't see any. I wonder if we kill robots, will they stay dead? I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. First, I want to go get my stuff. I don't know if these guys are harmful or not. Oh, they are. Okay. Very harmful. Oh, shoot. Am I out of bullets? Holy crap. Let's see if I can get my stuff. Excellent. Give me all of that. Okay. Let's take these guys out one at a time. This time I'll stay close to the door, so if I do die again, at least I don't have to run all the way in. See how many guys I can take out. I hear them. Where are they at, though? Okay, so it's what? 2 guys? No, 3 guys. There we go. Come on. Is he dead? He's still shooting, but I can't seem to see him. There he is. Got him. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Holy crap. Alright, I have to get moving because as you can see at the top, my train's about to blow up. So, I'm going to clear these guys. I'll loot what I can from their bodies. If there's any loot to get from their bodies. And then I'm going to move on. Okay. Alright, I was able to get some... Ooh, I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these guys here. Alright, come on. 5 minutes. Cutting it close, I'm cutting it close. Alright. Ah, there's so much loot here. But I can't get it all. Oh, and there's a guy in there. Alright, we gotta go. I can't get all the loot. Oh well. So I guess that's what we can do. As we're like traveling along the rails, we'll see these little stations off to the side. I guess you can. Yes. I understand. So train's about to blow up. It's warning me. I got 4 minutes to get moving so that the train can charge up. Let's go upstairs here. Oh. What does this do? It's a glider. I think I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let's hurry up. 4 minutes. Gotta get the train moving. Okay, here's the elevator. Let's go. Alright, let's get moving. Release the brakes. Alright. Alright, and as we can see, the battery is starting to charge back up. I didn't really get much out of that loot run. I wanted to stay and get some more stuff. I suppose I could charge up the battery and then pop it in reverse and go back, but I'm sure there's going to be more train stations or at least little outposts like that along the way. I definitely don't want to derail. My hunger level is pretty bad, but I think I have enough stuff to eat, so I'm gonna, if I exit the cockpit, the train will still keep going, right? Let's see. Yep. Now let's see if we can put some food in here. Perfect. All right. Now my people have something to eat. I will keep some for me. And I'll eat the field ration. Should be good. Alright, let's head back inside. Oh, there's a lot of stations there. Oh man, I'm missing some good loot opportunities. Alright, so we just switched train tracks to go to this direction. I could have easily pulled off and went over there, but I don't know if there's a map. Let's see if there's a big map. There is a big map. Okay. So we have a couple question marks here. This actually goes in a loop, so I could have just kept going in a loop and getting as much as I can. Oh my goodness, there's so many different paths we can go. I'm gonna try to get all the way to the left if I can, if I get another opportunity, because it looks like there's a train, some kind of question mark up ahead. I think I'm too far over though. Yeah, I won't be able to get to it because I should have switched way over here. Instead, I'm gonna hit this question mark. That'll be the next opportunity to do another loot run. For now, what I want to do is take care of my hunger level. So let's do that. Put that in here. And let's go ahead and eat. My hunger was like in the reds. In the red area. Configure conductor tool. I don't know what this does. ISO, Aegis. We'll figure it out. Alright, so back to it. Our battery level is looking good. We'll be fully charged in 30 seconds. Looking at the map, it should be coming up on the question mark now. Yep. And I guess we'll start slowing down. It must be that blinking red light up ahead, so try to slow down. With that stop, I have 15 minutes to get in there, get as much loot as I can, and then get back to the train before I get the red warning that it's about to blow up. So let's see what we can get. It's interesting spinning red orbs up there. I don't know if that's just lights or they're hostile. I'm gonna assume that that's just lights. How's my bullets doing? I got 117 bullets, so that should be more than enough. And we'll keep an eye on that countdown clock. 14 minutes to get as much loot as I can, and I'm sure that I'll be getting shot at by robots. So, yeah, let's get to looting. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get in here without any kind of fighting, so Let's get these guys out of here. Okay, good. 12 minutes. 12 minutes to get some loot. Then we gotta get out of here. Can I scrap these guys? Let's get scrapper kit. Yep. Just like in a tutorial. Alright, so... Whoa. Okay. The walkers. I hate those guys. They're a lot tougher than the other. Alright. Okay, this guy, he's almost dead because he's blinking. There we go. Come on, couple of headshots. Alright, so I got 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and dismantle these guys. I'm sure that all this stuff that I'm getting... Oh, is my inventory full? It is. All the stuff I'm getting is going to be useful. I just don't know for what yet. Okay, so I'm full up on scrap metal. Used for standard ammo. Okay, so that is the purpose of scrap ammo. It's a pretty decent size outpost, even though it looked like a cave. Alright, I won't be able to get everything because my inventory is full. But I'll max out whatever I can. And I think what I'll do is once the timer turns red, we'll go ahead and get up out of here. Right now it's still good. It's blue, so it should be okay. These guys are actually kind of tough. I thought they would be dead by now, but I'm only taking 5 damage. I think it's just because I'm too far away from them. Let's get a little closer. There we go. Now we're starting to see that damage level jump. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. Oh, they're not all gone? The hell? All right, so I can't get any more. I heard a guy, but maybe it's just my imagination. I can't get any more scrap metal because I'm full up. But I will keep looting until I can't even get basic stuff. Is this guy glitched? There we go. Let me help you out. There you go. Alright, so rations are helpful. Again, my scrap metal is full, but I will get as many rations as I can. I think that's pretty much how you're gonna survive in this game. Just kind of like keep hitting the road, stopping at all the question marks, and then stocking up. with anything you find inside. Okay, this room looks like it's a dead end. Yep, all right. 7 minutes to go before the train goes boom, so we need to head back out. I'm not even gonna bother with dismantling because I don't have any space to hold anything I get out of these guys. I will heal up though. All right, full health. Sounds like there's some bad guys. Oh, that guy's kind of fast. Okay, there's some bad guys here, all right. Okay. There we go. Any others? All right, nothing else over here that I can see. Seems like the most important thing is getting as many rations as I can. Okay, full up there. Man, this building is huge. Okay, all right, now I'm starting to get full on everything. All right, let's hope that I remember how to get back out of here, but I think this is the end of the room. And we need to head out. 5 minutes, 6 minutes. There was an elevator here. Okay, what's up here? Anything good? Big rations and big scrap metal. All right, and now timer is at the red, so we definitely need to head out. Okay, all right, time to go. All right, let's see if we can make it, and let's see, more importantly, see if we'll remember how to get out of here. My stamina's too low, but I think we're going the right way. Okay, yep, we are. Okay. I think there was a healing thing over here too. All right, cool. All right, I think that was a pretty decent loot run. Definitely got our fill of rations. So that's gonna make the people happy on the train. Looks like I have 6 out of 8 passengers. Looking at the top right, my ration level is 78 out of 200. And then I got quite a bit of rations on my inventory now. So build a small storage. Your crew tool belt comes with 2 built tools. Build tool and dismantle. Okay. So we can build some stuff here. But right now I need to get the train moving. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill up the rations, but I don't see rations in my I don't see it in my toolbar. Anyways, let's head out. Okay, I gotta be careful not to go into the red. I don't want to derail the train. Let's see what we got coming up next. Looking at the map. Can I move the map? Doesn't look like I can zoom out. Okay, so we got another question mark coming up in a little bit. So I'll make sure I slow down the train. Say to about 100. And yep, it'll come eventually. That gives me time to look at some of the stuff here. This is a ISO, allowing the train to generate energy fast. Okay, so that's how the train charges up. That's a barrier, I guess, of the force field that I saw earlier. Synthesizer, I can use this to make different things like ammo. Okay, I don't want to pass up the question mark. Did I pass it up? I think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. No, it's right here. Okay. I'm not sure what that symbol is, but oh, this means you're going through a tunnel. Okay, got it. So as soon as I come out of this tunnel, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the train. And then see, I won't have a lot of time to loot the other place, unfortunately, because looking at my countdown, I still got 4 minutes to go before it's fully charged. But at least I can probably stop and try to mess with some of the crafting that the game is trying to get me to experiment with. So we passed up the question mark. We're gonna back it up a little bit, not too fast, and then we'll pop the brakes on. That's good. Pop the brakes on now. Hello, brakes. There we go. And I got 7 minutes, not a very long time. Oops. Not a very long time, but we're gonna make the most of it. I need to build a small storage with the build tool, which is dismantling tool, building tool. Here we go. Small storage. Small store. Here we go. All right. That doesn't look too big, too small, to be honest, but whatevs. There we go. So at least we got some storage here. We're gonna put some of this excess scrap metal for one, because this is really eating up my inventory, and anything else that we're maxed out on. So pipes, I have a lot of the same guns, so we're gonna put those all in. What else? More pipes, wiring bundles, bolts. What are these plates? So is this it that I get for storage? 3, 6, 9, 10 slots. That's it. It's pretty low, but at least it gave me some room. Let's see here. Let's go take a look at this over here. I got 5 minutes. I won't even have time to go in and do anything, to be honest. Standard guns here. Packing tool. I don't need 2 of the standard guns, that's for sure. Scrapper kit. Field ration. Okay. Why is this marked here? Leave the expedition wagon through the left or right door. Okay. Press J to open the challenge screen. Alright, not sure. Oh, I see. You have gather 20 rations, gather 20 scrap. These are all done, so you got a couple of things that are open, so I guess you kind of get some experience points by doing those challenges. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. I won't be able to do anything really. I suppose I can back up and then come forward to charge up the batteries, but why bother? Might as well just take off. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for some loot. I do want to build another storage thing though. I just don't have room over here. Let's see. One more small storage, maybe right here. Okay. Alright, cool. So we have extra storage. Let me put some of this excess stuff here. Standard ammo. Let's go ahead and put that in. Just excess stuff here at this point. I'm not sure what I can craft with it yet, but a lot of journals. I'm gonna put all that stuff in here. Crypto sick. This might be all just like junk that you can probably scrap later, but at least we freed up some inventory. So, all right, let's get it moving in. It's too bad that we couldn't get any loot out of this stop. Maybe next time. But treat hunger and cold, build a laboratory. Okay. It looks like we're going through another tunnel up ahead. An opportunity to switch tracks. So I think I'm gonna try to stay on the far left track because I don't know what the benefit would be on the other ones. Plus I want to hit this question mark up here, so I want to switch. Okay, so obviously I'm hungry, so let's go ahead and take care of that. All right, there we go. So looking at the map, is there a question mark coming up? I'm not sure. Look at some of the other menus here. We got inventory, we got crafting overview. These are all the different things that we can craft. Scrap metal, isotopes. So that is the point of all these things, from standard, energy, heavy. We can even make pistol frames, so I guess we can make more guns. We got repair kits, we got building stuff, we got laboratory stuff. So I do want to build a laboratory. So I'll have to get out and make that. Then we got, what's confusing is they're all the same color, so it's kind of hard to see the difference between the different weapons. They're all blue. So, oh, I missed my opportunity to switch tracks. I was not paying attention. Now I'm stuck on this far right track. I wanted to be on this track. Will I still be able to get to that? No. Alright, well, it looks like there's nothing up ahead of us for a while, so I think what I can do is put this bad boy on autopilot. Let's take it up to let's take it up to, say, 300. I don't know if this is kilometers an hour or, yeah, 375 kilometers an hour is max. Track condition is very bad. Average slope is -2, so we got a switch coming up. I have to hit A in about 500 meters. Let's see here. There we go. I guess I missed the switch because now it says 31,000 meters. So looking at this, that would have probably put me all the way over on the left, but I don't think it matters. So let's back out of this, let the train drive itself. Got storage, synthesizer. This all makes parts, I guess. I want to make a lab, so let's see if I have enough space down here to make a lab. Gonna build that. Here we go, laboratory. Oh, this thing's kind of big. Okay. Craft filled ration and craft hot soup. Okay, filled ration and hot soup. And hot soup, there we go. Alright, so we're good on that. Build a weapon fabricator. Let's do that. Weapon fabricator. Where is the weapon fabricator? Okay, luckily I have my handy little map up here in the right corner, so I can make sure that I'm not coming too close to where I want to stop at. So weapon fabricator. Here we go, right here. but I need more plates. Okay, so let's go get some more plates. Or at least fabricate some. How we looking here? Okay, we're coming up past this one. Still got a ways to go before we hit another question mark. I could stop here, but I don't want to run across the snow and freeze. Plates. Here we go. Let's get one of those. Okay, so the power drain on this minus 20. So that is something to be concerned about when you're crafting. Just a draw. Alright, so let's get a weapons fabricator built. There we go. And now we'll continue to follow along with the tutorial. I thought I had a weapon fabricator upstairs. Let me see. No, this is a synthesizer. Uh-oh. So we need to make sure that we're not going too fast, otherwise we're gonna derail. There we go. Oh, opportunity, opportunity, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. Ah, did I pass it up? Alright, let's back it up. How about I release the brakes? I'm gonna back it up a little bit, because I am curious to see what kind of loot is in there. I have 32 minutes to actually do some looting, so that's plenty of time. And right here is good. All right, let's set the brakes. All right. Let's go see what kind of loot we can get. Did I come out on the wrong side or something? I mean, can I come out on this side? There it is. All right. Let's go see what kind of loot we can get. Okay, before we go in, we're gonna take a quick break, so we'll be right back. All right, I appreciate that. And we are going to get right back to where we left off here. We had some mines here on the ground, so I want to make sure I clear those before things go boom. There we go. And like I said, we had 30 minutes. What happened? I guess when you pause it, the game does not stop the timer, so oh well. I lost 15 in-game minutes for looting, but it's okay. This looks exactly like the last station that I went into. Same setup. Yeah. So if all the stations are gonna look like this, and then you kind of know what to expect as far as the bad guys go. Yep, got lockers and everything. Exact same setup. All right, so let's do this. let's cut to the chase. We're gonna go right to the deepest part of this little factory area. Kill any bad guys that we run into, get the best loot, and then head back out and loot along the way as we leave. But it all looks pretty much similar, except this one has a lot less loot actually. All right, I don't see any bad guys, so that's a good thing. Oh, there's one there. He didn't see me. Interesting. Okay. Wait. Is this the entrance? Yeah, I just kind of went full circle. How weird. So it kind of looks the same, but it's not the same as far as this base goes. All right, so how about we do this? Follow the red line. and and then it like merges with the blue line, so that, never mind following the red line, that doesn't do anything for us, so we're gonna keep going. There really isn't any loot in here the deeper you go, so I might as well go back to the beginning, just loot the lockers and leave. Yeah, there's really nothing here, so we're gonna say this is a bust. We got one robot here, he's not even paying attention. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything over here. I think this is where I came in at. Got some, whoa, hello, somebody shot at me. Okay, let's get this guy out. Okay. Oh, hello. This is where all the action is right here. Okay, let's back out here so I don't get shot at while I'm shooting the spider robots. There we go. Where's the other guy at? Oh, there you are. Does headshots take more damage? 40, yeah. Instead of 20, it takes 40. Alright, no more bad guys. Let's go ahead and get some looting going. We can save scrapping those guys for last. Whoa. Almost got blown up. That looks valuable. Let's see if I can get to it. Isotopes. Okay. I did see that one of the recipes for crafting did ask for isotopes, so I'm sure that'll be useful in our crafter. Let's see what we got over here. Alright, I think that's it. Scrap this guy here. Okay. Scrap these guys. I will definitely take rations. And alright, so we're looking good. Oh, this guy. Will he fight me? Okay. And you will be scrapped. And any other robots in here? Oh, this is the big warehouse. Okay, this is where I was trying to get to. This is where all the good loot is. I had a dismantling tool, but that seemed to have disappeared from my inventory, so I guess it's only good for a certain amount of time. Let me see if I can craft one. Wait, scrapper kit. I do have one. an extra one here, so I want to get rid of this body here. Perfect. All right. All right. It's time to go to the upper deck and see what kind of loot is up there, and then we're gonna head out because I think the rooms kind of look the same. At least from the two buildings that I've seen, it kind of look the same. So once you get familiar with the layout, there's a little bit of a difference as far as maybe layout wise, but for the most part, the rooms are identical. So let's get in here. And so isotope seems to be the most valuable thing you can get. Okay, so I gotta eat something. There we go. So the isotopes is the best loot you can get. So everything else seems to be just kind of scrap and rations. Let's see here. If I can get up here on this side. Okay, just some more parts. More isotopes over there, I see that. Somebody shoot at me? Oh, there you are. Is it two of them or just one? Oh, it's two. Okay, let's get down to his level. There we go. Whoa! What happened? Killed by an explosion. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so now I gotta hurry up and get down to my body before the train loses power completely. Alright, so it's time to get out of here. We got our body. And let's get back to the train. Alright, I think I ran the wrong way because I don't remember seeing beds. Alright, so let's hurry up. I got a minute to get the train moving. Let's see if I can do it. Well, we cut that close, didn't we? Alright, so looks like our batteries are starting to charge up. We're heading back out. I'm not sure if the one star, it got one diamond, you got the two two shape there. So I don't know if the symbols mean anything, but and I don't know how far the loop is as far as the train goes, so it's pretty interesting. Track elevations and all that. Okay, so we got to get charged back up, but this is pretty much the loop, guys. From what I see, there's some crafting in here. There's some stopping the train when you have enough charge on the battery and going to scavenge the stations along the side of the train tracks. So there's some element of looting there. You do have a little bit of combat from the robots, but they're not too difficult. I'm not sure how it would be for multiplayer playing this game. Maybe you all just kind of work together to not only get the loot but to fight off the robots that are attacking you. I don't know if the robots get a little bit more tougher as you go farther away, but from what I see, they all look kind of the same as far as the stations and stuff like that, which isn't bad, but that just tells you that this is definitely an early access game. They're probably going to add more as the game gets developed and more people start playing and providing feedback as far as what could be changed, what could be better. So from what I've seen, not bad, but definitely room for improvement. So let's take this as far as we can go. I'm looking at the map here. The fog of war is kind of clearing as we go. I don't see anything of interest ahead of us, so this would be a good time for us to break free, unless we get an alert saying we're going too fast or something, and start doing some of the tutorials. So we need to craft at the weapon fabricator. We need to craft a pistol barrel and a pistol frame, so let's do that. Okay, so the pistol barrel and the pistol frame is actually crafted at the synthesizer, and then we bring all the components back to the weapon fabricator so we can make the pistol. All right, so we got a train switch coming up here, so I just want to make sure I stay to the left, because up ahead looks like there's another question mark, another loot opportunity, so we definitely want to take that. So here's that station coming up. It looks like we got 3 minutes before we're fully charged. Hopefully that's enough time for us to do some more looting. I'm curious to see if the inside is going to look exactly the same as the last two places. If it is, and then that tells me right there that they are just very early in development of the game, ready for early access, but content variety wise not there yet. Let's see here, so we're gonna go ahead and park the train. All right, so we have 8 minutes and 48 seconds to get what we can from this building. Let me go ahead and pick up the gun that we just made to advance the tutorial. Explore the glider and collect ISO. Build small ISO tank. Craft bolt at synthesizer. Okay, so that'll be something we'll do next. And that tells me the pink blobs that we saw in the sky from earlier, those are isotopes, I guess. And that is the purpose of the glider, is to fly around and collect those isotopes so that we can use them for making some, probably crafting some different things. Let's get rid of these mines because they killed me last time. See what's inside. Hopefully some good loot. Alright, so this thing is heavily guarded. There are robots everywhere. Let's see if we can take these guys out. There we go. Let's stay close to the door, because if we die, at least we don't have to go too far in. So many of these guys. Trying to stay kind of close to the entrance so I can come recover my body. Just overwhelmed with numbers. So places like this with a lot of enemies in it is probably where co-op play will be very useful versus solo play. So back to my earlier question, like where it was like I didn't see what you would do in co-op, but now I kind of understand with the numbers that you're fighting. I can see how co-op would be helpful. Let's see if we can get it out. So I just want to make sure nobody comes from behind me. This guy's heavily armored. Alright, so down to 1, I think. Okay. Or maybe not down to 1. I only got 4 minutes, so I think... see what I can get loot-wise. Oh, somebody shot me. Okay. At least these guys kind of hide. That's pretty smart. Okay. Oh, too many. It's time to go. And the train is about to blow up, so I'm not gonna stay in there and get killed a second time. I just don't have time to run in there and recover my body. So let's get out of here. Cut our losses. Let's see, what else? Build small ISO tank at the synthesizer, craft 6 bolts. I can have this crafting 6 bolts while we're riding, so brakes off and we're moving. Didn't really get to see what was in there. I assume that it's kind of like the first place I went to, where there were so many robots. So that's my guess. We got 2 question marks coming up ahead. I don't know how much time I'll have because the train won't get a lot of charge between here and those 2 question marks, but we'll still pull over and take a look, see what we can find. We'll also continue to work on this tutorial as far as trying to get the glider going. Plenty of isotope floating in the air, the isotope gas, so that's gonna be the job of our glider to scoop some of that up, if not as much as I can before I have to start moving again, before the train loses power. Looks like in 2.5 minutes the train will be fully charged, so the battery is slowly creeping up, 3.7 out of 7. So taking a look, We got 2 question marks up ahead. Hopefully we get enough charge to pull over and do some exploration for those question marks. This looks just like the last place we were in. Yeah. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of robots in here. I don't want to go too far away from the door, because if I die, at least I can just come right in and get my body. You know what I mean? So these guys are super aggressive. The main thing is they're getting me with the numbers, but a couple of headshots, they go down, but I do not want to go one-on-one with these guys. There we go. I think I pretty much thinned them out. Okay. Kind of remind me of Terminator. Might as well loot these guys while they're here buzzing. Okay. Alright, let's see what's over here. I do need to figure out how to heal. I don't know if the rations do it. Don't seem like they do. but I'll still pick them up anyway. Or just gotta find these healings. Oh, there's a healing station right there. Okay. Sneaky robots. There we go. Headshots is definitely the way to go. Okay. Just gotta make sure none of them get behind you too. And the farther away, the less damage obviously you're gonna take. So let's go ahead and heal. Alright, perfect. Now we can go toe to toe with these guys. Good. Just one. It's like he has some kind of shotgun. Okay. Okay. How many more left? I think that's it. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. Space jet. Okay, so there's some people. I still hear some robot voices. Let's get the loot while we're here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Let's get a little closer. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's no more bad guys. All right, 7 minutes to do as much looting as we can. We're gonna go ahead and switch to our dismantle tool too. We'll cut up these robots, get some scrap metal out of them, and then head back to the train. Alright, so I would have scrapped more of the robots, but my scrap tool actually broke. So back to the train we go. There is another question mark up ahead. I'm not sure how much time we'll have to explore that one. We'll probably only get like a couple minutes because we're already at less than 5 minutes before the train runs out of power. So maybe we'll be able to get the train a little bit of a boost battery wise and see what happens. Alright, we got a little over 5 minutes. Let's make it count. Okay, so we just don't have enough time. We got what we can, but that place looked just like the last place we were in. So we need to hurry up and get out of here before the train goes boom. Alright, so looking at the map to see where next thing we've already passed quite a few question marks and going behind us here. I don't know where this path will take us, but we'll just kind of keep riding along and getting off as we can. Crafting is a bit of a challenge because I'm trying to drive the train and break free long enough to do some crafting. Plus I want to make sure that I don't miss any loot spots, so that's another reason why I don't go away from the driving part for too long, you know, because I don't want to miss any opportunities for loot. Let's go ahead and check on the status of the synthesizer. Okay, now we have to build a small ISO tank. I think you build that here, I'm not sure. No. So maybe it's down here that we have to build a small ISO tank. Nope. How about here? And it's a big no too. So I guess, looking at my map, nothing up ahead. All right, so I guess I'm going to have to use my crafting menu. And I'm looking for isotope, small ISO tank. Here we go. It's not very small, but okay. See if we can fit that somewhere in here. I think I'm gonna put it next to where the glider's supposed to be. So let's try over here. There we go. Because here's the glider. I'll launch that. Craft. Okay, let's store the ISO in here that we have. Now we have to go build glider fabricator. Let's see what's in here. Nothing up ahead so far. So build at the synthesizer. So we gotta go all the way back to the synthesizer. And we got to craft a couple more things here. Which one was that? 2 plates and a bolt. So we'll go with a bolt. And 2 plates. There we go. I think we're good there. So let's check our storage. Looking good for storage. Let's check our map. No question marks up ahead. So we're looking good here. Let's see. Got plenty of scrap metal. Okay. Got the lab. Let's take a look at the laboratory, see if there's anything we can make. Some alloys. Okay, so nothing there. Weapon fabricator. I would like to make some assault rifles, but I don't know if I have all the components I need. Right now I just have pistol components. Yeah. So maybe I can make some rifle barrels and rifle frames. And that'll allow us to make a rifle. Let's see how we're looking on the map. Did we pass anything useful? Okay, so up ahead we got a question mark coming. Let's see if we can make a let's go ahead and take these things. And I want to make a rifle barrel. Yes. And a rifle frame. As soon as that's done. How are we looking? Alright, so right up ahead is our turn. Gotta wait on this rifle barrel to be done. Want to make this rifle frame. There we go. Alright, so once those are done, we can take it downstairs and start working on our rifle. So our battery is looking really good and charged up. We're gonna have plenty of time to stop and loot this place. Okay, so we'll go ahead and decrease the speed a little bit. Coming out the tunnel, come on. There we go. Now we're fully charged. All right, so let's take it all the way down. to 100. I see the outpost up ahead, so we'll go ahead and get off here. So let's get these rifle parts downstairs. I do need to eat. Okay. And the rifle. SA Jackal 1 or 2? Yeah. Alright. So we got that going. So that crafting is really draining our train batteries here. So just got to keep an eye on that. Did we pass? Okay, it's just up on the side. So let's go ahead and hit the brakes here. All right. We have 14 minutes, 30 seconds to loot this place. Let's see if our weapon is ready. Yep. Gonna make sure that is actually on our hotbar. Yep. Maybe when we get out of the train, our hotbar will switch. Okay, right now, there we go. Let's get this on here. There we go. I have enough bullets. Okay. See how the rifle is. Seems to be a lot more powerful, so we should be able to take the robots out a lot easier instead of trying to use the pistol to take them all out. Rifle's actually weaker than the pistol. At least with the pistol I can take these guys out a lot faster. Oh, what is that? It's like a spider. Alright, so let's see. I don't think I've seen a layout like this yet. So this is definitely different. I missed that loot. There we go. Alright, so we got some guys way in the distance, so I guess if you're far away, we'll go ahead and switch to rifle. I thought the rifle gave me an advantage, it didn't. The pistol is way more powerful, it's just slow. Let's go recover our body. This is gonna take a while, huh? They got me outnumbered. Trying to see if I can get to these guys or not. There we go. Got one down. There's a big guy down there. But then these guys over here are preventing me from shooting the big guy. Let's get some food going. All right. It's almost gotta like aim low just to hit these guys. The jump is so high, hard, the kick. Maybe there's a way to improve that. I'm not sure. Shoot, I'm out of bullets. And maybe if I go in here, maybe there's some bullets down here. Or maybe there's more robots that I gotta deal with. Whoa, bomb. Oh, cool. What's in here? More isotope. Whoa. Boom. Okay, got some loot here. 6 minutes and 59 seconds before the train has to leave. So I think we're in good shape loot-wise. Oh, I'm full. Yep. Okay. I'm full up, so that means it is time to go. I missed this one here. Okay. It is time to go, time to go, time to go. It looks like the guns share the same ammo, so that's good. I don't have to worry about like different caliber sizes and stuff, so let's go ahead and get this guy. He decided to get really close, which is where the pistol is really effective if you're up close. It's almost like a shotgun pistol. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Can I go in here? No, these are all closed. I don't really have a lot of bag space right now. A lot of the stuff that I have is full. Oh. I think I surprised that guy. There we go. Let's go ahead and sort this. Do I have anything interesting here? A Hornet. Low magazine capacity but high damage. Yes, please. A Jackal. I already have a Jackal. I already have a Stoat. One's 25, one's 20. I'll take the one that's higher damage, please. A Hog. A shotgun. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so at least we got a variety of different weapons that we can try out. But that all doesn't matter because it looks like our time is up. And we need to... Yeah. Alright, we need to get out of here. So, pistol's really good. Pretty powerful gun. Slow, but powerful. Rifle is just meh. Not that great. Oh, whoa. this guy came from. He surprised me. Let's try the shotgun. There we go. Shotgun's pretty good. Alright, okay. Alright, we have to go. I am curious to see what's on the other side. Did I come in this way? Yep. Okay. I am curious to see. What is this? A spider bot? It's pretty interesting. So how does he hurt me with his sharp legs there? Any other robots over here? Yeah, there's plenty down there. Okay, well, we don't have time to go down there and explore, so we're gonna go ahead and head out. Pretty much got what I could out of here before the time was running out. But at least I got some guns, some more guns that I could use. I suppose that's good news. Nice. Kind of like a sniper. And we got the shotgun. And of course we have the pistol. So let's head to the train. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We'll keep it moving. I do want to see how this glider thing works out. But first we got to get the train moving. We'll make the train go at a nice steady 100 clicks an hour. And allow some charge to occur. What do we got? I don't see another question mark anytime soon. Yep. So configure the tool belt. All right, so we will head. Oh, this is speeding up. I said 100, not 200. What are you doing? Oh, there's something up ahead. All right, as I said, I wanted to go. Well, first let's sort and let's put anything in here that'll fit. I don't see anything that's similar. Maybe that. Refined metal. Let's put that there. Okay, and then over here I have plenty of scrap metal and plenty of pipe, but there we go. Map. Glider. Build glider at the fabricator? No, build glider fabricator. Okay, let's do this. Let's go down to the glider section of the train. Alright, so we're gonna build a glider fabricator. This guy here. Wow, that is really big. Do I have any space to build this thing? Right there. Wow, that is a really big glider. Okay, now craft goal at glide. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do this. Craft the goal 1.
Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
I understand the battery will be drained. Okay, so that was like a little station that we passed. Oh, and we got 2 more coming up ahead. So this is, while this is going, craft a scrap goal. I think that's what I'm doing. Scrap goal. 2 seconds. 1. Got it. Now what? Craft plate and bolt at synthesizer. Okay. So let's head back. Well, let's take a look. Where are we at? How about I stop at the second one? So I need 6 plate. Okay. Alright, yes. Is this the second one or the first one? Ooh. This one's the first one. I passed it. Oh well. It had 3 symbols, so that tells me maybe that was a good loot spot. But whereas this one just has 1 symbol. Shoot. Let's go see what this one here has up ahead. I don't want to just reverse the train and go back and look. I don't want to be too greedy. Why is the engine failure imminent? I know I'm crafting, but minus 20 kilowatts. Build the glider loadout station and mount your glider and configure its tool belt before launch. Place your glider in the active glider slot to prepare for launch. Okay. So here's our next destination. We don't have a lot of power. How many stars on this one? 3. Okay. And there's 3 triangles, whereas the other one had like 3 circles. Okay. Go ahead and put the brakes on here. Ooh, 5 minutes? That is not a lot of time. That's not a lot of time. Got off on the wrong side. Alright, let's go take a look. We only got 5 minutes, but at least we can see what the inside looks like. These are the designs all look the same as far as the layouts, so we'll be able to tell right away what kind of design this one is. Okay. This looks a lot different. Wow. This is actual full-blown hangar. So looking at the map, this one had 3 triangles, so, and white stripes. Okay. So now I know when I see 3 triangles, it's most likely gonna be a aircraft hangar like this one. I'm sure it's heavily guarded too. Oh, hello. There we go. Alright, I would love to stay, guys, and explore this area, but we just have to go. We just don't have the time. It's a really big area too. Oh well. We'll keep our eyes open for triangles with 3 smaller triangles in the center going forward in the future. Maybe not on this live stream, but in some of the edited episodes that will come out in the near future. So at this point, I think I'm going to open ISO tank. Okay, so check on the glider status. Make a glider loadout station. After we do the glider loadout station and see how the glider works, I think that's what we'll call it. First thing first is let's get the train moving so we don't go boom. And let's see, how are we looking here? So that's all done. Now I need bolts, 11 out of 60 so far. I thought I had some more bolts in storage, but guess not. Yeah, I got, well, okay, so yeah, it's counting what's in storage. Oh well. So 11, so they craft in groups of 10. I need 60, so let's say 5. There we go. So we'll do 5 there. That'll give us what we need. Then we'll build the glider loadout station, which I guess is in here somewhere. Refiner, glider fabricator, glider loadout station. That's this bad boy here. So once we have enough bolts, we can build that. Then we can actually test the glider out. Let's see how we're looking on the map. Oh man, I really wonder what these 3 hexagon looking shapes were. Probably if the 3 triangles are like some kind of aircraft hangar, maybe the 3 hexagons is probably some kind of tank or tank shelter or vehicle shelter. Either way, it looks like it's probably some really good loot on the inside. Speed up the train a little bit. Let's take it up to 200. Speed up that charge. Yeah, so in the meantime, how are we looking on our parts? So everything is done. I think I have enough to, no, 50 out of 1. Okay, yeah, I think I have enough to go ahead and build the station because I have 10 in storage. So let's go down here and build the glider loadout station. Wow, why are these so big? Holy crap. Okay, so I gotta find a place where this is gonna fit. There we go. Right here in the bunk bed area. That makes no sense, but okay. Configure the glider. Mount and configure glider. Okay. How do I mount it? Okay. No glider equipped. Okay. Maybe the glider is still on the thing here that I walked away from. We got another question mark coming up. So where's the glider at? I know I made one. Scrap gold glider. Right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Scrap gold glider. Now what? We got max speed 800, glider tool belt. Move the glider to activate passive scanning. Okay, launcher glider from the glider launcher. Okay. Launcher glider from the glider launcher. Alright, the glider launcher is here. Let's go ahead and launch. Active glider. There we go. Active. Move to the glider tool belt to activate passive scanning. Okay. Are we out of the tunnel? Yeah, we're out of the tunnel. Oh, let me stop the train here. Stop the train. Okay, stop the train, stop the train. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's try this glider out. Okay, and launch. So this is what the glider looks like. That's pretty cool. Purple wisp carry ISO. Activate the ISO gather from your glider tool belt and fly through to collect it. Okay. ISO collector is on. Okay. Press shift to boost and speed up. There are no purple things around here. And if I go through that tunnel, will I lose my glider? Can't move. Left, right. Oh, cool. I can dive. Come up. I do like how the flying is in this. But it's a glider, so I can't like control how fast I go. All I can do is go up and then come down to get some speed. Yep, and then back up. Kind of reminds me of Sons of the Forest with the glider system there. Oh. See how the boost goes. Oh, so I do have an engine. Okay. I really want to try to see how the... Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Screenshot. Oh, isn't that cool too? Screenshot. Alright, so... There's nothing for me to collect right now, so I wonder if there's a way to just return my glider. Move the glider to activate passive scanning. ISO collector. Purple wisp carry ISO, fly through them. I need to go back to my train. Go, because I only got 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Let's see if I can get caught in here. Oh, ah, yeah. So that's how you land. You just basically aim for the net, and then boom, you're good to go. You get caught. And this is the glider room. So next time we see the little purple wisps floating in the air, that is the purpose of the glider, to fly through those and collect all that ISO. And I guess the ISO is very important for making even more base type structures and stuff like that. So for now we'll keep going, but I think at this point we've given it a good amount of time just to see how the game is. I think it has a lot of growing to do, but from what I see, the graphics are really nice. It is early access, so you really can't expect it to be fully, you know, fleshed out with everything fixed and, you know, the content being real, having a good amount of variety. You can expect to see a lot of the bases kind of look the same, a lot of the enemies look the same, but all in all, I think it's a really good start. I could see how this could benefit from more areas to explore other than just a frozen, snowy wasteland driving through, because that probably would get a little repetitive. But for the most part, like what I'm seeing so far, I think we'll get to a decent amount of speed charge wise, and then we'll go ahead and park the train. So now I see that there's a train track coming up ahead, and it probably will just wrap you around. You can probably loop your way back to the area where you had all the question marks. So yeah, the map will probably get bigger. We got some things here that we can capture. Some ISO pink dots here. Let me get off this bridge. I want to see how it looks when I capture some of these. Okay, we'll stop right here. This is good. Alright, we'll stop right here. How about I do this? Just so the train doesn't die. I'll make the train go really slow. There we go. It'll go really, really slow. Like 50 clicks. There we go. Now, what we'll do is go down here and launch our glider. There we go. So let's collect some of these purple goodies. The goodness. How about I turn on my collector though? There we go. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, let's head back to the train before it goes through the tunnel, but that's how the glider works. Get some good amount of ISO that way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Almost feels like I'm a wreck. Alright, cool. Let's get back in the cockpit. And looking at the map here, some more places. So, but there you have it, folks. EverRail. I think it's going to be really good, you know, as they add more content to it. Look forward to it, actually, seeing what new things they can add to the game. But I'm not sure how the co-op was going to be, but there's plenty of robots to fight. So if that's something that the co-op is going to bring to the table as far as getting through those kind of factories and buildings easier, then that'll make it a lot more fun. So overall, good game. Hope you liked it, and we will see you on the next live stream.